In the beginning, there was only chaos, a vast, formless void that encompassed all. From this emptiness emerged Gaia, the earth, a primordial being who personified the very ground upon which life would flourish. Gaia was not alone. From the depths of chaos, Eros, the embodiment of love and desire, also arose, bringing with him the spark of creation and the potential for life. Together, they began to shape the universe, laying the foundations for the world as it would come to be known. As Gaia stretched out her arms, she brought forth the mountains, the valleys, and the seas, crafting a landscape that would cradle the myriad forms of life. But Gaia was not merely a passive creator. She yearned for companionship and the continuation of her lineage. In her isolation, she gave birth to the sky, Uranus, who became her consort. Their union was a powerful one, and together they produced the Titans, a race of formidable beings who would play a crucial role in the unfolding of cosmic events. The Titans were a diverse group, each embodying different aspects of existence. There was Cronus, the youngest and most ambitious of the Titans, who would eventually become central to the narrative of creation. Among his siblings were Oceanus, the Titan of the ocean, Hyperion, the Titan of light, and Rhea, the mother of gods. As the Titans grew, so too did their strength and their desire for power. Uranus, fearful of his children, imprisoned many of them within the depths of Gaia, which caused her great pain. In her anguish, she conspired with Cronus, the Titan who would rise to challenge his father. In a dramatic act of rebellion, Cronus ambushed Uranus, castrating him with a sickle forged from the very essence of the earth. From the blood of Uranus that spilled onto the ground, new life emerged: the Furies, the Giants, and the Melii, the nymphs of the ash trees. With Uranus overthrown, Cronus ascended to the throne of the cosmos, ruling alongside Rhea. Yet the cycle of power and betrayal was far from over. As Cronus took control, he was haunted by a prophecy that foretold his own downfall at the hands of one of his children. In a desperate attempt to thwart fate, he swallowed each of his offspring at birth: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Rhea, heartbroken by the loss of her children, managed to save her youngest, Zeus, by hiding him in a cave on the island of Crete. There, Zeus was nurtured by the nymphs and cared for by the divine goat, Amalthea, who provided him with nourishment. As Zeus grew, he became aware of the injustice wrought by his father. He resolved to reclaim his siblings and overthrow Cronus. With the help of Metis, the goddess of wisdom, Zeus devised a cunning plan. He approached Cronus disguised as a cupbearer, offering him a potion that would compel him to regurgitate his swallowed children. The trick worked, and one by one, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon emerged from their father's belly, fully grown and ready to join forces against Cronus. Empowered by unity, the siblings rallied the Titans who were sympathetic to their cause, and together they waged a fierce war against Cronus and the remaining Titans. This conflict, known as the Titanomachy, shook the very foundations of the cosmos. Thunder roared, and lightning split the skies as Zeus wielded his newfound power, hurling bolts of energy that could devastate entire landscapes. The battle raged for 10 long years with neither side yielding. In the end, it was the cunning of Zeus and the strength of his allies that turned the tide. With the help of Gaia, who had grown weary of the Titans' tyranny, Zeus and his siblings captured Cronus and the Titans, imprisoning them in Tartarus, a dark abyss deep within the earth. The victory of the Olympian gods marked the dawn of a new era, one characterized by order, justice, and the establishment of divine rule. Zeus ascended to the throne of Olympus, where he would reign as the king of the gods, governing the cosmos with a sense of authority tempered by wisdom. He was not alone in his rule. His brothers Hades and Poseidon took dominion over the underworld and the seas respectively. Together they formed a triumvirate that would oversee the balance of the world. Yet the newfound peace was not without its challenges. As the Olympian gods began to establish their presence, they sought to create a world that reflected their ideals. They populated the earth with creatures of all kinds: humans, animals, and mythical beings such as centaurs, nymphs, and satyrs. Each creation was a reflection of the gods' desires, and they imbued the world with beauty and wonder. However, the gods also recognized the need for mortals to have free will, a choice that would lead to both glorious achievements and tragic downfalls. The first humans were crafted from clay, shaped by the hands of Prometheus, a titan who defied the gods by bringing fire to humanity. This gift ignited the spark of creativity and innovation within mortals. allowing them to rise from mere existence to civilization. However, Zeus, wary of the consequences of unchecked ambition, decided to keep a watchful eye on humanity. He understood that with great power came great responsibility, and he sought to instill in mortals a sense of reverence for the divine. Yet, the gods were not always benevolent. In their jealousy and pride, they often intervened in the lives of mortals, leading to both blessings and curses. The tale of Pandora, the first woman created by the gods, serves as a cautionary narrative about the consequences of curiosity and disobedience. She was gifted with a box that contained all the evils of the world, and despite being warned never to open it, her curiosity got the better of her. When she finally lifted the lid, chaos erupted, releasing sorrow, disease, and despair into the world. Only hope remained trapped within the box, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of light. As humanity flourished, so too did the complexities of their relationships with the gods. Temples were erected in honor of the Olympians, and rituals were performed to appease them. However, the gods were capricious beings, often swayed by their emotions and desires. The love affairs of Zeus, marked by both passion and betrayal, led to the birth of numerous demigods and heroes who would shape the course of human history. Among these heroes was Heracles, born of Zeus and the mortal Alcmene. His life was a testament to the struggles between divine heritage and human frailty. Tasked with completing 12 impossible labors, Heracles faced insurmountable challenges that tested his strength, courage, and wit. His journey was not merely one of physical prowess, it also illustrated the theme of redemption and the quest for identity. Through his trials, he sought to prove himself not only to the gods, but also to humanity, ultimately becoming a symbol of perseverance and heroism. The stories of the gods and heroes intertwined, creating a rich tapestry of narratives that explored the human condition. Themes of love, betrayal, ambition, and sacrifice permeated these tales, reflecting the complexities of existence. The gods, while powerful, were also deeply flawed, embodying both the virtues and vices of humanity. Their interactions with mortals served as mirrors, allowing humans to confront their own struggles and aspirations. As time passed, the world continued to evolve under the watchful gaze of the Olympian gods. The creation of the world was not a singular event but an ongoing process, a dynamic interplay between divine will and human agency. The gods remained engaged in the affairs of mortals, influencing their destinies while also allowing them the freedom to forge their paths. In the grand narrative of creation, the themes of balance and duality emerged as central motifs. The world was a place of both beauty and chaos, joy and sorrow, love and hatred. The gods, in their infinite wisdom and folly, understood that creation was not merely about bringing forth life, but also about fostering growth through struggle and conflict. It was through the trials faced by both mortals and deities that the fabric of existence was woven, creating a rich and vibrant world. Thus, the story of the creation of the world in Greek mythology remains an enduring testament to the complexities of life, the power of choice, and the eternal dance between fate and free will. It is a narrative that transcends time, inviting each generation to reflect on their place within the cosmos and the stories that bind them to the divine. In this ancient tale, the echoes of creation continue to resonate, reminding us that we are all part of a larger narrative, woven together by the threads of existence, love, and the ever-unfolding mystery of life.